Okay, my name is David Farley. I'm going to be doing the experiment number 1 here. I guess I'll just start off. The first one is working with length measurements. So we have our metric ruler here, came in the lab kit, and then we're going to be measuring CD, key, and then a spoon and a fork. So I have all my materials right here. No need for any safety equipment right now. We're just going to be measuring. Alright, so the first thing it says is to look at the calibration marks on the ruler and to determine the degree of uncertainty from centimeters. And it's a metric ruler. Each individual millimeter is pointed out. So that would mean that if you can measure with certainty to the nearest millimeter, then it's the 1/10 of a millimeter that will be that degree of uncertainty. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in, measure the length of the CD first. Make sure I get all the way to the edge there. And the CD looks like it's exactly 12 centimeters. So I'm going to mark that down in my my lab report thing. And I'll go ahead and do the centimeters for everything, and then I'll work on converting it. So the next thing is the key. So that measures to 5.2 centimeters with a degree of uncertainty. I'm going to put 5.21, and my CD should have been 12.0 because we have to add in that degree of uncertainty. So I changed that. Next I'm going to measure is my spoon. So I'm going to put it at 15.79. Wasn't quite 15.8. So that one's actually 4 sig figs, 15.79, as opposed to the 3 sig figs that I had recorded in the other 2 measurements. So let's see. So far the lowest is still going to be 3. Do 18.65 on my fork. Okay, so now I have my centimeter measurements for everything, and what I have to do now is convert that into millimeters and into meters, and I'm going to plug that in on the table too. So that's what I'm going to do now. My CD was 12 centimeters, which equates to 120 millimeters, and 3 significant figures in both those numbers. My key was 5.21, so that goes to 521 millimeters. The spoon was 15.79 centimeters, so 1,579 millimeters. Fork was 18.65 centimeters, comes to 1,865 millimeters. And so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and convert that again from centimeters to meters. And I just got to make sure that everything has correct sig figs and all the other requirements listed on the CD here. So that was 5 minutes, and I'm going to get the rest of this done.